Morning, back at Hamsterley Forest on, what day is it? Tuesday, between Christmas and New Year. I've lost track of the days. Decent day, looks alright weather-wise. Bit chilly, but no wind, and it's fairly bright, so should be good. But yeah, I was thinking about going to Golfy, but to be honest, I just cannot be bothered to drive all the way up. So Hamsterley it is, giving this little guy a trip out and seeing what sort of footage we can get out of it. So I'm a bit less confident that it'll perform in the trees, but if I take it up like K-line and transmission, that sort of thing, it's quite well, it's quite open. So hopefully it'll do the biz and we'll not crash it too much. But I'm gonna once I've tried it out, I'll give it a go in some of the tighter stuff like maybe Bone Shaker, and see if it'll work through the trees. But hopefully I'm not going to lose it. Hopefully I'm not going to break it, and give it a go. So yeah, looking forward to it. We'll see what sort of footage we pick up. I'll give you a shout later on. Ah, it's chilly once you're moving. So, strapped in for about a 10-minute climb. Nice and bright, so hopefully we'll get some decent footage. I forgot to bring my bag, so drone's in my little front pocket. Should be fine though, as long as I don't crash. I hope everyone watching had a nice Christmas. So I think we're on the 30th of December today. It's Tuesday. Pretty bored of sitting around, so it's nice to get out in the open and do something. I really did fancy a look to Golfy, but I just don't fancy going up on my own. But it'd be good to ride the new track that they've just finished, so hopefully I'll get a ride up there shortly in January. But Hamsterley's close enough, and it'll make sense for a first test run with my drone. Definitely going to ride a bit of off-piste today as well. I'm going to try clown shoes and machete. Oh, there's the tower already. That's amazing how fast this can get you up. Okay, boys and girls, right, this is the moment of truth. I'm going to launch it now, so we'll see if it'll do the job. So that was we'll call it a medium success. So managed to get the drone somehow to fly from the top of K-line all the way at the bottom of Nitrous, with a few crashes on the way. So I'll include the crashes as well, and then you can see how difficult or easy it was to use it. It is really easy to use, you just got to listen out for when it crashes so you can go back and find it. And you've got to treat it with care so that it doesn't, you're not going too fast and losing it all the time. I've kind of figured out towards the end that if you take some speed off into corners, it doesn't get itself so confused, so you're picking it up less. Obviously the footage will just look a bit crap because you won't be going very fast, but I've not seen it yet, so I'll see what the footage looks like when I get home. Anyway, so just on the steep climb up to Danny's, still on 4 full bars. On 4 full bars. So 80, just short of 80% I'm on. So could get a few laps in. What I had planned on doing was, there's one called Machete, the top road. And that'll lead into Clown Shoes, so both of those I've never done. I'll do those, drop me back the bottom. Alright, let's give this a go. No idea what I'm coming into here. Bit of a Loma. This is very much like the stuff I was doing at Dolby the other week. So gets a bit muddy, a bit greasy, and it's definitely getting steeper. Whoa, lovely. I don't know if the video's picking this up. It's dark. Fuck. Whoa. Slippery. Fuck. Oh, this is not nice. See the trail down the track. Oh, this is not fun. Come out of here absolutely covered in shit. What the fuck? Fucking Steve. Makes me put some stuff on it. fucking hell. Wow. Slop. Oh. All right. Well, greasy in there.
Greasy everywhere.
So, machete ticked off, clown shoes ticked off, very greasy. I look forward to wearing them in the dry once we get some nice dusty weather in the spring. Right, climbing up towards Danny's again. I'm going to do the reds and blacks all the way back to the visitor centre. Right, last climb, proper climb, done. And I've still got 3 bars out of 5, so doing all right. Bike seems to last longer than I do, so it's a good thing. All right, so just going along past the 4-cross track. And then right, sit down. And I've got no drone to worry about. Just a big heavy bike that doesn't take off very well. Land's so nice, this.
cracking that. Nice track. Right. Off to the Bone Shaker. Best track in the forest. That's my favourite anyway. Techy, steepy, a little bit natural. It's good. Steep shoot. Yes. What a track. Yankee. Awesome.
we'll call that a kind of a semi-success. Back to the car now. So I went up to the top of K-line, and I used the drone all the way from K-line, transmission, accelerator and nitrous. So they're all a mix of kind of quite open trails and stuff that's in amongst the trees. So drone performed okay, crashed a few times, but really it's not suffering any damage as long as you listen out for when it goes down. It's you can go back and find it, or if you can't find it, you can switch on a beacon on the phone and it makes a noise. So it works all right in that respect. Tried to put it in front of me, and it can't do it that way. Not at any sort of speed in the trees. So it's pretty much you're stuck with it following you, and then you just got to listen out for it crashing. So I put the drone away. Then I did a bit of off piece. So I did one called Machete and one called Clown Shoes, which were really muddy and greasy. I've got a bit of video of it. I don't know how dark or whether it'll come out because it was quite dark in the woods. But yeah, they're just loamers, so they're not any particular surface. They're just mud. So when it's wet like it is today, they're pretty horrible. So I managed to stay upright though, no falls. Got back down at the bottom, back up at the top, and did bone shaker and all of that side, which I quite like. I always enjoy doing all of those. So again, didn't take the drone for those. Back the car, bike's clean. Gonna be sandwich and go home. So thanks so much for watching. Something a bit different today. I'm gonna mix the drone stuff in with the other footage. So yeah, see how it looks. Give us some comments. A bit of feedback would be great. You know, I'll put them out. I put these videos out, and not many people watch them, which is okay because I don't have that much of a following. But if people can, any feedback, great. Whether it's bad, good, indifferent, you know. I enjoy doing it, so I hope you enjoy watching it. I'll see you soon. All right, bye.